I'm back. It's been forever since my last video, and here I am with an unboxing of the SandLand Collector's Edition. And I actually really love the art of this box. As simple as it is, I really enjoy it. It looks pretty awesome. And it's also like on the smaller side, which I also enjoy, so it doesn't take up as much space. And you might be wondering, Dali, didn't you play the demo? Doesn't this game suck? Don't the review just show like an average little game? But yeah, and I played the demo, and the demo wasn't really great. It felt more like a concept demo rather than a demo trying to hook an audience. But I gotta be honest, I actually read the manga as a child. I really enjoyed the manga, and just when they announced this game, it was just like this kick of nostalgia. And you know what? I still want that damn figure. You can see here on the side. What else is in this? There's like a steel book that also looks awesome, and the postcard set. And you know, it's a small collector's edition, so we're not gonna be here for a while. Let's be honest. But let's remove the plastic. And yeah, there we go. I'll try and show the box off again right here without any glare. Oh, there's some glare. The box is very shiny. And the back side here, and of course the side, the statue, steel book, the postcard, and so on. And yeah, everything seems to be packed very neatly. No wasted space. And the first thing we pull up is the steel case or steel book. And it looks awesome, if I'm gonna be honest and say. I do really like the artwork on both sides of the steel case. And another thing I like is that the title of the game is on the end of the steel case, which is not something they always do, and it so annoys me when I look at my shelf and try to figure out what is that game, and I have to pull it out. And on the inside, not really anything artwork that is notable, but still very beautiful steel case. And the game itself, with the cover, and on the back side here, remove, whoops, the plastic. And there are probably some codes, yes. Gonna have to hide those. Yeah, my fat fingers just doesn't want to get in there, as you say. And they will have the artwork on the disc, and just the back again, for good measure. And the postcards, ooh, actually looks a little better than I had thought it was going to be. See if I can get this thing up. And we have Beelzebub, and come on, why won't you separate? There we go. And Pike is his name. I actually forgotten his name, but it says so on the postcard. Looks pretty cool. If you're like a big fan, definitely something that would be cool to have hang on your wall. It's a shame they don't have the like old man. I cannot remember the names of any of these guys, but the old man who is like driving the tank, he also looks pretty cool. And we have the figure. Ooh, there are different heads with it. I didn't know that. Actually comes in this little cool action figure box right here with different heads. And you can see on the side. And it seems like it can be in different position as well. How can I open this without damaging the box? I think I'm going to try this side instead. There we go. I wonder if I can take the goggles off. I think I can, and put them on other heads. He's a little shorter than I thought he was going to be. Just remove this plastic. Can he stand on his own without the... Yeah, he can, pretty easily. And here we have the... Oh boy, there's no like... Is there any magnetism? I thought there was gonna be something like to hold him in place. I can open this. It looks like... Probably hard to see. Should I? No, I think that's not supposed to be opening. Is there like a manual with this? Come here. Does it seriously just have to balance off? Oh no, you can't take this off. I just gotta stop being a pussy and afraid to knock shit over. But what does that do? What does that do? There is like in the box here, like a guide. Is that just to...
6.5 hours later.
Yeah, I don't get it. Is it just to store the other parts? There's not a way for him to like be put there solid. You just have to balance off. That's a little annoying. Like if I just accidentally knock into my game shelf, he's gonna go flying so many fucking times. I just know it. And like there are two different capes with it. I don't know really the difference with one cape over the other. Oops. And how do I change his face? I'm very scared to like break something. To just... How to do that? I would assume hands are just, yeah, easy enough to pull off. But the head itself... How do I take the goggles off without destroying them? Do I... Oh, I just ripped the head off. Right. So I can change the cape and... Oh, there's a little difference. This cape, the one that's in the box, is just a tiny bit longer than the other one. But not by a whole lot. And how do I get the goggles off without... Because they don't seem to be stretching. Do I just pull? I'm scared, guys. Isn't there like a guide on the other side as well? Please. No, no guide. Oh wait. There is hidden in here. Okay, so you just pull the goggles straight off. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, I managed to separate it. So you just pull the goggles, apparently. I thought I was gonna break those damn goggles. Can I pull them off completely? And which face should I choose? The cocky little smile face or the angry boy face? Or you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the open mouth laughing face. And let's try and get this thing on here. How the hell do I do that? This is gonna be like the worst video ever, just a fat guy sitting here trying to figure out how to use his toy. Alright, I see. Putting the goggles on back again are a fucking bitch. Oh, it's because it's covering his one ear. There we go. Okay, I get it. So the goggles are attached. Like you can probably use it just to pull actually. I don't know. Or lift it up. And there's like a little hook on the end here that you can push back in. And now he has his open mouth face. And are we gonna go with the long cape? I think we're gonna go with the long cape, just to change the shit up. Oh shit, I was about to pull his tail off. And should we also change the hands? But which hand should I change it into? I think I'm gonna... There's a hand like this. This is not gonna be terrible because it is so small. You cannot see it on the camera. I think I'm gonna have to show close-up of all the like different parts. Unfortunately, I have a movie date later tonight with my buddy Brian, aka DJ Bodega, and so I'm not gonna be able to like show off every single thing with this figure because I have to like get there in time. So it's gonna be a little rushed, probably also in the editing, and I'm sorry about that. But hey, at least there's some content from me, and as I've been gone for a while. All right, I think this is how on. Is there like? I wish there'd been like a magnet on his like shoes. I think that's how I just want him to be like. Oh my god, he's never gonna stay long on my shelf. He's gonna fall over so many fucking times. This is gonna be one of those figures I just cannot have up or out because like I knock into my shelves all the fucking time, and this guy cannot handle any movement. Maybe a little bit. Alright, a little bit perhaps. There's gotta be... I'm almost sure I must have missed something. Like, it just seems like, why didn't they just make some like a magnet in the base and give him some metal shoes? That would have worked. That would have worked fine. Or something you could click his feet into. There is this weird little thing here. The circle. It looks like you can do something with that. Oh, can you push that thing out? How? With what? No, I don't think so. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it if I push any harder with the needle. So I think I'm just gonna have to, you know, say that's that when it comes to this figure. And his tail is fucking up. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, the figure is a disappointment. I was kinda excited for the figure, but yeah, it feels cheap. I cannot have it out on my shelf because it's gonna fall over, and he feels kinda fragile, so I don't think he can take a drop from the top of any of my shelves without like snapping off or breaking something like the tail. I don't know. Anyways, let's show some close-ups of everything. And that's it for this collector's edition. And oh my god, I gotta say, even like just filming the like close-up was a hassle because the damn figure just kept knocking over. Listen, like, please write in the comments if there's something I have missed, if there's some way to make him like stand proper on this thing, because I just don't know how to. And yeah, he's definitely not going up on my shelf. I can tell you that, which is a shame because that was the thing I was looking forward to the most. In actuality, the best part of this collector's edition was the steel case. It looks awesome. I really like the artwork of it. and hopefully the game is also going to be like at least alright. Like, I don't expect this to be like a masterpiece or anything, but maybe just like a few hours fun. And yeah, also the artwork was pretty neat. And yeah, if you haven't, please go read the manga. It's actually pretty fucking awesome, by Akira Toriyama, the guy who made Dragon Ball, which you probably already know. And yeah, I also think there's an anime, and I think it is on, at least in Europe, it is on Disney Plus, which is kind of weird. I haven't watched it yet, but I might do that. If the game just totally sucks, I don't know. I don't know if even if it's like the same voice actors from the anime who was in the game, but guess we're gonna figure that out. And yeah, that has been it for this little unboxing. If you're sticking through the bad English, you're a real hero. Thanks for watching and take care.